Yeah, good morning, guys. You know, the way Nigeria they go, so you'll be hearing of this one stole billions, this one stole trillion, this one stole this one stole that, and the way our political leaders have so much power, you know, is worrisome. I was just thinking this morning, what is the way out for all these things for us to be able to have a better, country that we all will be proud of. We have a difference in tribes, we have difference in religion, we have difference in ethnicity. Generally Nigeria is a diversified country, and because of that, we have individual interests or ethnic interests, regional interests, religious interests, and tribal interests, etc. So I was just doing some research, and I found out that there's a country in the world today who practice a system that will be workable for Nigeria, and that country is Switzerland. Do you know, guys, that Switzerland does not have a president? Yes. They have a rotational presidency. One of the top collective leaders rules for just 1 year and hand over to the next person. So every year, there is someone who comes into the corridor of power as the leader of the Swiss government. So this will reduce drastically corruption. It will reduce nepotism, ethnocentric characters, and every other healed devices that is actually hitting deep into the fiber of the Nigerian state. This is the truth of the matter there, guys. If we can actually emulate this system, Nigeria will go far in making an impact in the global stage. I want to just watch this video and see how the system actually works there. Those of you who have gone to Switzerland, you understand carefully what I am talking about. So just watch. When you are done, we'll come back again and have a talk. Thank you, guys.
This country has no president or prime minister, and while that might sound like a disaster, it's actually one of the richest, most successful countries. Instead of just one head of state, Switzerland rotates between 7 people, and each person leads the country for just 1 year before handing it over to someone else. This is Switzerland. Instead of a single president, they have a collective leadership known as the Federal Council. This sounds like a superhero term, but with less capes and more focus on governance. But why did Switzerland go for this team approach? See, Switzerland has a long-standing tradition of valuing consensus and inclusivity. They believe in the power of different perspectives coming together to make decisions. So the Federal Council consists of 7 members, which each represent a political party. These members are chosen by the Swiss Federal Assembly, which is made up of representatives from different cantons, which are kind of like states, as well as political parties. This diversity ensures that no single person or party dominates the decision-making process. Another reason for Switzerland's lack of president is their commitment to avoiding the concentration of power. By distributing executive authority among multiple members, they aim to prevent, like any individual, from being too influential or authoritative. It's a way to ensure a healthy balance and keep a check on potential abuses of power. Plus, it aligns with the Swiss belief in shared responsibility and accountability. Other countries have even studied this model. Countries like Liechtenstein and Belgium are some examples. Switzerland's system also fosters stability. So since the Federal Council operates on a rotating presidency basis where each member takes turns, there is no single person that holds the reins for too long. So you bring in fresh perspective, and that's constantly adding more to the table. It's like a democratic relay race, which makes sure that collectively no one will get too comfortable in a position of power. Now you might be thinking, okay, but wait, who represents Switzerland on the global stage? Well, despite not having a president, Switzerland is not left without a voice. See, the Federal Council acts as a collective head of state representing the country internationally. They engage in diplomatic affairs, they negotiate treaties, and participate in global forums. So while they may not have a flashy president, Switzerland makes its presence felt in the international community. And in the end, Switzerland's choice to forego a single president is deeply rooted in their democratic values, desire for inclusivity, and cautious approach to power. The Federal Council's collaborative leadership style ensures that decisions are made collectively, and that power is balanced, and that stability is maintained. It's a system that reflects the Swiss commitment to fairness, consensus, and the strength that comes from unity. So the next time you find yourself dreaming about Swiss chocolate or wondering about Switzerland's political system, remember that their lack of president is just another piece of the puzzle that makes this country so unique. Follow for more explainers here on Facebook.